Hello English 9, I'm coming home from Florida today, so you'll be learning from me via video today. I'll see you in class in person tomorrow. Today we're going to take a look at sentence structure. This is the whole point of looking at the difference between independent and subordinate clauses. Using those clauses, we can type sentences into four different types of structure. So today we're going to take a look at the first two. Our goal is to be able to tell the difference between simple and compound sentences. If you would please take out your notes, I want you to write down these definitions. A simple sentence is a sentence that has one independent clause, like this example. Most introverts love dogs. For the most part, it'll be a sentence that has one subject and one verb. However, simple sentences can also have compound elements, meaning two subjects or two verbs, like this example. Extroverts and introverts may love books and fear dogs. That is still, even though it has compound elements, it is still a simple sentence. It's just one independent clause. Now, the second type of sentence that we'll look at today is called a compound sentence. It's basically when we join two independent clauses in one of two ways, either by a semicolon or by a coordinating conjunction, fanboys, for and nor, but or yet or so. Or they could be using a conjunctive adverb, which you guys know better as transitions, like however or moreover. But even with a conjunctive adverb, you would have a semicolon. So really, compound sentences are joined by either a semicolon or a conjunction like a fanboys. Take a look at this example. Some people like change, but others like stability. The fanboy but is joining two separate sentences. Some people like change, and others like stability. Fanboys will just be preceded by a comma, but a conjunctive adverb has to have a semicolon before it, then the transition word or conjunctive adverb, and a comma that follows it. That punctuation setup is important on tests like your ACT test, so take note of that if you would. Also, you have to be careful with some of your fanboys, and might actually be creating a list or creating a compound section of a simple sentence and not actually creating a compound sentence. Like in these two examples, my shirt is red, white, and blue. I do have a fanboy and a comma there, but what follows the fanboy is not a complete sentence. That's just a list, red, white, and blue. Or in this second example, I went to the store and bought milk. I have the word and, but bought milk isn't a complete sentence. So it's a simple subject, or a simple sentence with a compound object of the preposition, technically. But if I were to add a subject in there, I went to the store and I bought milk, then it's a compound sentence because now I have a subject on both sides of the conjunction. I would have to add a comma there though. Also, I want you to note that phrases do not affect sentence structure at all. So you could have a very long sentence that uses a lot of phrases that is still actually a simple sentence. So don't just think that because it's long, it has to be compound. Let's take a look at a few examples. During the night, we make sure to lock the doors. Now, during the night is a prepositional phrase, so it does not count. There's no fanboy and there's no semicolon here, so that sentence is simple. In the second example, I always lock the front door, but sometimes I forget about the back door. You should see the comma but. What follows the fanboy is a complete sentence, so that one is compound. And in the third example, I'm horrible at locking my car, however, my dad's religious about it. I see that semicolon, I see a complete sentence follow it, so that one is also compound. All right, I'm going to give you guys a short worksheet that I want you to work on until the end of the hour, and I will see you tomorrow.